First, I want to thank everybody for coming back to the channel, and we have been successful at actually starting to grow the channel, and I want to give a big thank you to everybody out there that's helping do this. And today what we're doing is, this is a 2016 International ProStar, and what we're going to be doing, when I pick this truck up, these tail lights were already broken. So I went ahead and got online and ordered these new tail lights here for this truck. And they were like, I think they were about $55 plus shipping and handling online. I went to 4 State Trucks, Chrome Shop. I'm not sure exactly what the website is. And that's where I got these. And between the left and the right, there is a difference. I'm going to look down in here where the plug goes. As you can see, there's 2 and 2 prongs there. Now on this other one, which is for the right hand side, it's a little different. I mean, the light itself is the same, but when you look down in where the prongs are, you got 3 tight together, then 1 separated. And that one is for the passenger side. I don't see any bolt pattern difference. They both look the same. But now on the driver's side, there is a light for a license plate. Why they would do that for a tractor, I don't know, because I don't know any state that requires you to have a rear license plate on a tractor for a tractor trailer, because once you hook to a trailer, you're not going to see a license plate. They always want it on the front. So why they would do that, I don't know, unless they use those for box trucks. Now, where some box trucks are, you can have a rear license plate. Some states have a rear license plate, and some states have 2 license plates for a straight truck. So if those are used on straight trucks, that's probably why they did it, and they just use it on here. These are real simple to replace. I mean, all you do is you come down here, unplug it, and then there's, as you've seen on new ones, there's studs here. I've already loosened this one up where I can turn with my fingers. And you just use a 11 millimeter is what I'm using with. And you take the nuts off. I already took 2 off to speed this up, and you just use a ratchet and take the nut off, just like any other nut and bolt, and you hope it doesn't unscrew from the light, which unfortunately this one did. So what I'm going to wind up doing, I'm not going to show you on camera because it's going to take some time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a pair of vice grips and get on here and hold it to get the nut off, because the new ones did not come with nuts. Now, I did call International and get a price on these new tail lights, and they're real proud of them. They're like between $140 and $170 each for those tail lights. So we're saving a lot of money by ordering them and waiting for them to come in the mail. Granted, it did take a week for them to show up. Now, if you have tail lights that are not working at all, you may not be able to wait that long, because you don't want to get a ticket from DOT. But these were still semi-working. All the LEDs didn't work, but enough of them worked where they were still legal. But because they were busted, they do need to be replaced, and those little LED lights on here do show up as red. So they weren't clear, so they weren't blinding people. So they were still operating. But now we got the new ones. They're going to operate properly and going to look a whole lot better. I also got a few other prices for some other stuff that I have already ordered, like the passenger side mirror on this truck is real expensive. And there's also a tractor protection valve that I got for this truck, and they're real proud of that one too. But the passenger side mirror, the main mirror that's broken on this truck, I've ordered it last night and I'm waiting for it to come in. And the passenger side mirror online, if you look close, you can see how that one's broke. It's still usable. And Rush wanted $185. Now that's before tax or anything else, any other fees they might tack on. And on the back of the cab here, this tractor protection valve is made into the bracket. So if to go ahead and replace that the way they want you to replace it, $265. And what I did is I went and got this one and this. I'm going to be making a video here shortly about putting this into that or making a new bracket, however that works out. But I paid about $65 for this and this and this at a local parts store. So if you can get around going to Rush and getting this stuff, you're a lot better off. Okay, to put this one back on, like I said, I'm going to get a pair of vice grips and I'm going to clamp on here to hold this so I can get the nut off to use on the new one. And then I'm just going to reverse everything, bolt it back up. I'm going to leave this off. It's not necessary. It's all bent up anyways. See how it's all bent up? That's why I'm going to leave it off. It's not needed. And then I'm just going to stick the studs here in the holes, put the nuts on, tighten them up, and plug back in. And then any extra wire, I'll go ahead and wire up here to the cross member so it's not dangling or anything like that. But I appreciate you coming back, and thank you again for helping me grow this channel, and let's keep up the great work. You all have a better day and keep an eye out for the next video. Thank you, and hit that like button and the bell button and subscribe and everything we need to